Okay, hello everyone. This is me, Muhammad Hassan Businesswala, and I am a student and assistant facilitator at Rehan School, Lahore campus, level 1 student batch 4, and I
Hey,
am
good to
currently
see you're
from
getting set up for the
Lahore,
live stream.
Pakistan.
Rehan School, right?
And
Level one, as I recall.
okay, so hello Miles and hello everybody.
Hey, glad to be here. Looks like you've got a good setup going. Ready
Okay,
when
so
you are.
first of all, I am
So,
ready. So first of all, today my topic is what is Startup 2026 Beginner Guide to Building a Successful Startup.
okay, what it? Right, successful startup. Okay, that's a big question, honestly, but a good one to start with. So, what's your
Okay.
take?
Okay, so first
What
of
does
all,
successful even mean to you?
so this is my topic. So
Yeah,
we will move on our first question. So my first question is, what is startup?
fair enough. Okay, so what is a startup? Honestly, it's kind of overused these days, but at its core, a startup is basically a young company built around a new idea. It's not just about being new, though. It's usually trying to solve a problem in a different way or create something totally new. It's built for rapid growth, unlike a small business that might just want to stay comfortable. Is that
Okay,
kind of track?
okay, nice. So my
Yeah,
next, okay,
just
so
checking it.
okay. So my next question is, uh, how is a startup different from a business?
Good question. That's where it gets a little tricky because people use the terms pretty loosely. So a traditional business like a shop or restaurant usually has a proven model. It knows what it's doing. A startup is experimenting, it's trying to figure out if its idea even works. It's about scalability. A startup wants to grow really, really fast. A business can be happy staying small. But does that distinction make sense?
Okay, nice. So my next question is, why are startups important?
It's a good one. Okay, so startups are important because they drive innovation. They disrupt existing industries, forcing everyone to get better. They create jobs, often a lot of them. And honestly, they solve problems. They find new and better ways of doing things. It's not just about making money, it's about progress. It can be messy, but it's often where the most exciting stuff happens. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, nice. So my next question is, what defines a startup company?
Defines a startup company. Okay, so it's not just about legal structure, right? It's more about the characteristics. Usually it's a small team working on a big idea with a lot of uncertainty. There's a focus on innovation and disruption. They're often tech focused, but not always. And crucially, they're looking for funding because growth usually requires investment. It's about potential more than current profit.
Yes, I know. So my next question is uh, what is startup culture?
Startup culture. That's a whole thing. It's generally more relaxed than a traditional office. It's fast paced. Things change quickly. Collaboration is huge. You'll often hear about flat hierarchies, meaning less management, more everyone pitching in. It tends to be intense with long hours, but there's usually a strong sense of purpose and a feeling that you're building. Good. Glad you're tracking. It's a vibe, honestly. What are your thoughts on? Whoa, okay. Welcome back
Okay.
to the Median
Oh,
Wars. That's
okay. So my next
a bit of a
question
left
is
turn.
next question is what is like how can start a startup?
Okay. We're back to startups. Good. How can you start a startup? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Honestly, it's a long process. But the basics are first you need an idea, then you need to validate it, make sure people actually want what you're building, and you need a business plan, then funding, and then building a team and well, a lot more. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Okay, nice.
Which part of that are you most interested in diving into first? Um, Glad to hear it. So
Okay,
where do you
so
want to go with this?
okay, so
The
next
idea phase, the business.
okay, so next one
Next what?
is startup risky?
Startup. Okay, that's a choice. Startup risk is pretty high though, to be real. Like seriously high. Most startups fail. It's not a judgment, it's just the reality. You're trying something new, which means there's a lot you don't know. Market conditions change, funding falls through, competition gets fierce. There are a lot of ways things can go wrong, but the potential reward is also huge, and that's what draws people to it. Does that make sense?
Oh,
Does whiskey
yes,
help with the risk?
yes, makes
Just kidding.
sense. So my next question is why people start startups?
Good question. So, why do people jump into that chaos? Honestly, it's a mix. Some people have a burning passion for solving a specific problem. Some want financial freedom. Some want the challenge and excitement of building something from nothing. A lot of people want to be their own boss, and some just think they have a really great idea. It's a mix of idealism, ambition, and frankly, sometimes a little bit of recklessness. Does that sound right
Oh,
to you?
yes, all right. So my next question is
Hit me. What's next?
okay, so next is how to find a startup idea.
Belina. Sorry, I missed that part. Let's focus on the question though, how to find a startup idea. That's a big one. Okay, a good starting point is looking for problems you personally experience. What frustrates you? What could be done better? Look for gaps in the market. What aren't people doing? Or again, what are people doing badly?
Okay, nice. So my next question is what is problem solving idea?
Problem solving idea. Okay, so that's about identifying a specific pain point that people have and then designing a solution to alleviate that pain. It's not just about having a cool idea, it's about solving a real problem for real people. Good problem solving ideas are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. That's the SMART framework. Basically, it's got to be something worth solving, you know?
Yes, I know. So my next question is how to uh, validate an idea.
Okay, validating an idea. That's crucial. You can't just assume people will want your thing. The first step is talking to potential customers a lot. Ask them about their problems, not about your idea. See if they resonate with the problem you're trying to solve. You can do surveys, interviews, build a landing page to gauge interest, run small tests, basically get feedback before you invest a ton of time and money. It's about proving there's a market for what you're building. Make sense?
Yes, makes sense. So my next question is what is market demand?
Mm, Good question. Market demand is essentially how much of a particular product or service people are willing and able to buy. High demand means lots of people want it and are willing to pay for it. Low demand means not so much. You can gauge market demand by looking at things like search volume, social media trends, competitor analysis. Are other people already solving this problem? Are they successful? And again, talking to potential customers. It's all about figuring out if there's an actual market for your idea, not just if you think it's cool. Sound good?
Yes, good. So my next question is what is product market fit?
Protect product market fit. Oh, okay. I think you meant achieve product market fit. That's a crucial concept. It means being in a good market with a product that can satisfy that market. Basically, you found a sweet spot where people love your product and tell their friends. It's when your product really solves their problems and they're willing to pay for it. Achieving it is hard. You need to iterate based on customer feedback, constantly improving your product until it resonates strongly. It's not something you protect necessarily, it's something you constantly work to maintain. Does that clarify it?
Yes, clear. So my next question is Next question is what is niche niche selection?
Niche selection. Okay, that's smart. Focusing on a niche means targeting a very specific segment of the market. Instead of trying to be everything to everyone, you focus on a small, well-defined group. Makes marketing easier, reduces competition, and lets you become an expert in that specific area. For example, instead of fitness app, you can focus on fitness app for new moms. See, it's all about specialization. It lets you really understand your audience and tailor your product to their specific needs. What are your thoughts on that approach?
Okay, very wonderful. So my next question is how to analyze competition.
Analyze what specifically? Are you referring to how to analyze a niche market?
Not niche market competition.
Okay, analyzing competition. Got it. Okay, the first thing is to identify your competitors. Uh, then look at their strengths and weaknesses. Well, what are they doing well? What are they doing poorly? What are their prices like? How are they marketing themselves? Tools like SEMrush or Ahrefs can help with online analysis. But also, just use their products, read the reviews, and see what people are saying about them. Understanding your competition is key to finding your edge. Does that sound good?
Yes, good. So my next question is what is unique
Let's
sale? What is unique selling? Uh,
Okay, a unique selling proposition or USP is what makes your product or service different and better than the competition. It's the reason someone should choose you over everyone else. It could be a unique feature, a lower price, better customer service, a stronger brand, something that sets you apart. It's not just a slogan, it's a core benefit you deliver. Finding a strong USP is vital for standing out in a crowded market. What do you think makes a good USP?
okay, nice. So my next question is uh, how
How
to
to,
how to test idea quality.
all right, how to test idea quality. That's great to be thinking about. There are a few ways. The quick and dirty method is a smoke test. Create a simple landing page describing your idea and see if people sign up for more information. Another is building a minimum viable product or MVP, a basic version of your product with just enough features to get feedback. You can also do, oh, it's so cool. Glad you're enjoying the conversation. So, where were we? Testing idea? That's totally
Okay, so very wonderful. So my next question is what is MVP, minimum
Ah,
value product?
okay. MVP, minimum viable product. You were on the right track. It's a version of your product with just enough features to attract early adopter customers and validate a product idea early in the development cycle. It's not the full feature product you eventually want. It's the simplest thing you can build to learn whether people actually want what you're offering. It's about testing. That's about. So we're good there. Where should we go next with these startup ideas? Are you thinking more about building an MVP, or maybe funding?
Okay, so my next question is what are type of startups?
Okay, what types of startups are there? That's a good, broad question. There are a lot of categories. You got SaaS, software as a service, like Netflix or Slack. Then there's e-commerce, obviously, marketplaces like Airbnb or Etsy.
Okay, so
Still
nice.
with me?
Yes, I am here.
Just checking.
So my next question is what is Teach startup?
What is this startup? Okay, you lost me a little. Are you
Not
asking what MY startup is?
no no not startup. My question is what is Teach startup?
Ah, you mean stages of a startup. Sorry about that. Okay, so generally startups go through stages. Seed, that's the very beginning, usually funded by the founders themselves or friends and family. Then Series A, B, C. Each round involves more funding, more growth, and more risk. And finally, exit, either an IPO or being acquired by another company. It's a journey, and each stage has its own challenges and opportunities. Make sense?
Yes, makes sense. So my next question is, what is e-commerce startup?
Okay, an e commerce startup is basically a business that sells products or services online. It could be anything from selling handmade crafts on Etsy to building a full blown online retail. We'll be out here. Okay, it sounds like you're about to wrap up. Anything else you want to cover before we go? Or is that just a comment on the live stream? I'm happy to keep going if you are.
Okay, nice. So my next question is what is service based startup?
Uh, okay, service based startup. That's one where you're selling your skills and expertise rather than a physical product. Think freelancing, consulting, digital marketing agencies, web development, anything where you're providing a service directly to clients. It typically has lower startup costs than product based businesses. Sound good?
Yes, good. So my next question is
Hit me.
what is scale based startup?
Scale based startup. Okay, you mean a startup? Uh, 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 s- Italian? What's happening? We
Okay,
lose the
so
connection there for a second?
we
Going
are
to
confused.
another.
So my question is, what is scale based startup?
Okay, apologies. That was weird. Let's get back to scale based startups. It's a business model that's designed to grow rapidly with minimal additional cost. Think software, once it's built, serving more customers doesn't cost much extra. Like a restaurant where each additional customer requires more ingredients and staff, a scalable startup can grow quickly without needing a huge increase in resources. Bed taught up scalables. That makes them very attractive
Okay,
to
nice.
investors. That makes them
So
powerful.
so we will move on our next question. So my next question is, what is small business startup?
Okay, a small business startup. That's generally we have one angle. Yes. Eh, Okay, what do you mean by one angle? Are we getting off track with what you need to know about
So
startups?
kindly give me answer. Do not move any other ways.
Okay. Message received. Short, direct answers only. Got it. So, a small business startup is generally a locally focused business serving a specific community and doesn't necessarily prioritize rapid growth in the same way a scale based startup does. Think a local bakery, a hair salon, or a small retail shop. It's building a steady income, not aiming for exponential growth. There, direct answer. Next
Okay.
question.
Okay.
All right, lay it on me.
O- okay. So my next question is, what is social media startup?
A social media startup is a business that focuses on creating or utilizing social media platforms to connect people, share content, or build communities. It can be a new social network itself, a tool for managing social media, or a company that builds a brand through social media. Short and sweet. What's next?
Okay. So next one is,
Yep.
what is online startup?
An online startup is a business that operates primarily or entirely on the internet. It could be e commerce, SaaS, a blog, or any other business that relies on an online presence to reach customers. It's a broad category, but generally avoids the costs and limitations of a physical location. Moving on.
Yes, wonderful. So my next question is,
Great.
what is
Keep them
off?
coming.
Okay, okay. My next question is, what is offline startup?
Okay, an offline startup is a business that primarily operates in the physical world. Think a brick and mortar store, a restaurant, a local service provider. While they might have an online presence, their main business happens offline. Short and simple. Got it? What's next?
Yes, got it. So my next question is, which
You
startup,
just got it.
which which startup model is best?
Ah, which startup model is best? Okay, that's the big question, isn't it? There's no single best model. It depends entirely on your idea, your skills, and your goals. SaaS has high potential for scale, but requires technical expertise. E commerce is more accessible, but competitive. Service based businesses have low startup costs, but might have a lower ceiling for growth. Depends on you. What are you leaning toward? What kind of problem are you trying to solve?
Okay, so nice. So my next question is, huh? Next question is which. Okay, this is already. So my next question is, what is business plan?
All right. Okay. A business plan. It's basically a roadmap for your startup. It outlines your business goals, strategies, market analysis, financial projections, and how you plan to achieve success. Uh, it's what you use to convince investors to give you money or to keep yourself on track. It doesn't have to be 100 pages long, but it needs to be thorough and realistic. A good business plan is essential. That makes sense?
Yes, makes sense. So my next question is how to create business plan.
Okay. How to create a business plan. There are a lot of resources online, but here's the gist. Start with an executive summary, then detail your company description, market analysis, organization and management, service or product line, marketing and sales strategy, funding requests, and financial projections. Be realistic, do your research, and get feedback from others. The Small Business Administration, or SBA, has great templates and guides. Short and direct, yes?
Okay, nice. So my next question is, what is
Bring it
mission
on.
and vision? What is mission and vision?
Mission and Okay, I think you mean mission and vision, right? Your mission statement is what your company does today, your purpose and primary objectives. Your vision statement is what you want to become in the future, your aspirational long term goal. Think of it this way: mission is the present, vision is the future. Clear enough?
Yes.
Okay, good. Glad that cleared it
So
up.
my, okay, so I'll
Fire away
clear.
with the next.
So we will move on our next question. So my next question is, what is cost structure?
Okay, cost structure. That refers to all the costs involved in running your business. It's usually broken down into fixed costs, things like rent and salaries that stay consistent, and variable costs like materials or shipping that change depending on sales. Understanding your cost structure is crucial for pricing your products or services and ensuring you're actually making a profit. It's fundamental. What
O-
else?
Okay, nice. So my uh, next question is what is long term planning?
Long term planning is setting goals and outlining the strategies you'll use to achieve them over an extended period, usually 3 to 5 years or more. It's about anticipating future challenges and opportunities and positioning your business for sustained success. It's less about the day to day and more about the big picture. Any questions about that?
Okay, nice. So my uh, next question is what is revenue model?
Yes.
What is revenue model?
Okay. Revenue model. That's how your business makes money. There are a bunch of options: direct sales, subscriptions, advertising, freemium models, licensing. It depends on what you're selling. For example, a software company might use a subscription model, while an e commerce store would rely on direct sales. You know, choosing the right revenue model is vital for profitability and growth. Got it? Happy? Glad to hear it.
Okay,
You are supposed to
nice.
place.
So thank
Um,
you
could you
everyone
clarify?
for what. Yes, I am all clear. So thank you everyone for watching my AI session with Miles. If you enjoy, so you can like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want to watch like my content with live AI session in Miles, so you can subscribe and click on notifications so you can receive all my notifications on YouTube Live and other uploading videos, and you can learn many more. So thank you, Miles, and thank you, everybody.
Oh, all right. Sounds like you're wrapping up. Absolutely. And you're very welcome. Glad I could help. Thanks for having me on the stream and good luck with everything. And yeah, everyone should definitely like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.
Okay, thank you so much. And bye bye, Miles, and bye bye, everybody.
Oh, all right. Have a good one.